Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Can we talk with Monique? I am Monique. Thank you so much for joining me. As you come in, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and then hit that little bell. You'll be notified of all my uploads. So guys, this is part 2 in the series of the secret calls of narcissists. And I am saying to you, get your notepad, and I want you guys to comment down in the comment section of what tactics and what techniques that you hear him using on the phone with Shirley Strawberry. Unfortunately, Shirley Strawberry, she is, well, that's her husband, so I guess I shouldn't say unfortunately, but unfortunately, she's gone through a lot of things with her husband, and her husband is in prison, in jail, and he's calling her, and she had not been returning his phone calls. And he was able to get in contact with her by way of utilizing his friend Dre to do a 3-way call. And Shirley is really fed up. There's a song that says when a woman's fed up, there's nothing you can do about it. And when a person gets fed up or kind of realizes that something has gone awry, it's just nothing you can do. She has been sort of no contact with him for 2 weeks, and she's gaining some clarity. In my opinion, she's talking to a therapist. She's utilizing certain techniques. I want you guys to comment down below in a description. In the comment section, what techniques is Shirley using? And, to keep her sanity and keep, focused on her reality. And then also kind of just taking up for herself because she's just tired. And then what techniques do you hear the narcissist or the person that I believe is on that spectrum, Mr. Ernest Williams, not a therapist, not a psychiatrist, just using the DSM and the behavior characteristics to say. But this, I think, really can help people, and people can learn from these phone calls and just basically get a bird's eye view. Well, not even a bird's eye view. Be like a fly on the wall, and you're able to hear the desperation when they start losing control. He went from every gamut, from A to Z. So let's listen to these phone calls. This is from the right here on the screen. You can see phone calls from prison. So go ahead on over to that channel and subscribe, and let's get started. So this is the phone call. Ernesto Williams, he's in Cobb Conty Jail in Georgia, and he's talking to his wife Shirley that he has not spoken to for 2 weeks. She's had a lot of financial issues as far as, being evicted, getting her car repossessed, her wedding rings or whatever rings he bought for her repossessed, and he's in jail. And she had to pay like $30,000 to almost approximately $40,000 for an attorney, and she's broke. So what you hear is frustration and her coming to reality that, this is really, her life is really a mess. Let's listen in.
Yeah. How you doing today?
You're talking to me? I'm fine.
Yes, I'm talking to you, love. How you doing? I got to go around and find somebody to call you, see what's going on with you.
Mm.
Hey guys, I'm gonna mute the phone for a minute. So next time you hang up, you can call me back. I'm gonna put it on mute. Okay?
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. What's going on with you, love? Talk to me.
About what? What do you mean?
Because I didn't hear from you. I tried to call you 2 weeks ago, and just all of a sudden you just wanted to set the phone call. Then I called Dean. He told me what's going on. He just told me bits and pieces. He didn't tell me everything. He gave me a dry run. So
well, what did he tell you?
He told me that you're tired and you don't want to deal with nothing else no more. And he said that you're going broke. All right, what are you talking about? And I told him that's the case. That's what he told me. And I said that's the case. She needed to turn that truck, call them folks and tell them to pick that truck up, take the insurance off that fucking truck, and say fuck all that shit and just save her ass. That's exactly what I told you. I don't know if he told you that or not. I don't know if he told you that or not, because I don't know what's going on. He said he took some pictures and sent them to you. So, and I told him to tell her that I get a free call every Monday for 5 minutes. I call her. So I tried to call you. You didn't answer the phone. So I don't know if you knew that or not, but I'm just trying to figure out. I need to hear your voice. I got 2 dry texts from you. One 2 weeks ago. I asked you, you fine? You like, I have to be. That don't sound like you. That sounds like somebody else. So I wasn't sure. So I texted you yesterday. I got another dry text. I ain't got no money. What is that? That don't sound like you. You at least have something to say with it.
Hi, I'm Nicole Hockley from Sandy Hook Promise. I know this is hard to hear, but it's important.
So
Yeah. So that's all I have. I don't have anything else to say. I'm like, that's all I have to say. That's it. I don't have anything else to say. That's me saying that, I just don't have, I'm tired. I'm tired of, my life being associated with jail and all of that's not my life. It's just not my life.
And this is Shirley. Basically, we're going to work our way backwards to the calls from last year. But this is her finally, after, I guess, gaining some courage and going no contact for about 2 weeks. She says, I'm tired. I have nothing else to say, and I'm tired of my life being associated with prison. So essentially, Shirley is his lifeline. That's his wife. But unfortunately, he's dealing with someone else, and some of the charges are related to him dealing with other people, whether it's in a platonic or whatever kind of relationship. But anyway, she is tired. So let's listen to how he responds back to this, because he needs to hear a voice, and she doesn't usually talk like this. And he said she was responding back to him with dry text, meaning like one-word answers. And he basically just said, that's not you. So I thought it was somebody else. So see, when you start getting some courage and strength and, claiming your own identity, they really don't know how to handle that because they're so used to having control. But let's listen to how he responds, Mr. Ernest Williams.
I'm tired. People get tired. I'm tired.
okay, well you should tell me that then. You don't have to come from nobody else. I mean, if we married or you don't want to be married or more,
Well,
just tell me.
well,
I don't need nobody to tell me. You tell me. That's all, and I'm cool with whatever you got to tell me.
well, I'm sure you are, but the point is, I didn't talk to you. I didn't have any more money to put on a phone call. So how could I tell you? How could I tell you that?
So he's in prison, and if you know or have had family members in prison, in order to call there, it costs money. They make a lot of money with the phone calls, and the family members have to foot that bill. And she's basically saying, I'm broke. I don't have the money. So there's no way I could tell you anything. I don't have the money to put on these prison phone calls. So therefore, I wasn't saying nothing.
Right.
And you had, well, I didn't even know how to do it. I mean, not that I didn't know how to do it. I just didn't feel like it. That's all. I just didn't feel like it.
And this is the part that I really, and I know I'm interrupting. He was like, well, if you can't call me, you could write. And she was like, well, I don't even know how to do that. And then she said no. In her mind, she was like, no, I just didn't feel like it. I just didn't feel like it. So in his mind, he is losing. It's my belief that he is absolutely losing his mind. Because he's like, what? So she was like, no, I didn't feel like it. I
didn't feel like doing any of it. I was tired. It's like, I'm just too caught up in all of this jail stuff. And it's just not me, and I'm sick of it. That's it. That's all I can tell you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm trying to figure what jail stuff. I mean, what are you talking about?
Sir, Ernesto, I got to interrupt here. He's like, well, she said she's tired of her life being intertwined with the jail stuff because you're in jail. She has to put money on your books, and she's almost 70 years old. So let me give you a little bit backstory. Shirley Strawberry works on the Steve Harvey Morning Show as a co-host. She's almost 70 years old. Ernesto is about 58, maybe 60. So imagine when you're supposed to be probably in the next 3 to 5 years, she'll retire. She now is dealing with somebody that's in prison. So she's like, and he's talking about, well, what jail stuff? What do you mean, what jail stuff? The jail stuff is the stuff that you're in jail. That stuff right there. Okay? So it's like, here we go with this, in my opinion, write down what you think he's doing, but he's playing these Jedi mind tricks because they're real good at doing that. Talk about what jail stuff. What, you know what? I just want to, I digress.
You're not really.
The jail stuff, the all of this stuff. I'm sick of it. I'm just sick of it, putting money on books, and I don't, you know, it's like,
I
that's not my...
I understand. So just tell me what would you like to do? Tell me.
Well, I don't know right now. I have no idea. You know, don't try to push me into saying anything. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm doing the best I can. I have no money. I'm doing the best I can. Okay? Period.
Right.
I don't know that there's anything you can do about that.
Okay,
You know,
so
I don't...
tell me what happened. I'm trying to hear that part.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
Okay, so
nothing happened. I'm just sick of it. I can get...
So he's asking her, well, just tell me what happened, because he's not understanding how her mind has changed from being a person he probably used to speak to every day, in addition to maybe talking to her more than twice a day. I don't know. And he's like, what happened? He's trying to feel her out to see if she's found out anything, if she knows anything. And she's like, nothing happened. You're in jail. That's what happened, Ernesto, okay? It's like these folks, oh.
Get sick of it. Nothing happened. It's like, this is all on me. I have no money. I've spent all my money on you. Okay, I have no money.
Okay, you spent all your money on me. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I said.
She said she's broke, she has no money, and she spent it all on you. And then he responds back with, you saying you spent all your money on me? Yeah. That's exactly what she said. She has, because that $40,000, she could have used that to, you know, do some other stuff with. But see, these people, they're in their own delusional world. And they don't want you to be in reality. They want you to be in their world with them in their delusions. But let's listen to what Shirley has to say. Go, Shirley. I'm glad you're standing up for yourself. I really, really am.
Okay.
Yes, that's it.
Okay, so the lawyer...
And lawyers and phone calls and the truck and the storage and whatever else, you know, the insurance, all that stuff. It's like, that's all my money goes to that. I have no more money.
Okay, so let all that shit go. You need to just live until I get out. Fuck all that shit. Okay, that's material stuff. Fuck it, just fuck it all. As long as your health is good and you got peace, that's fine with me. Okay, I didn't get a chance to tell you what's going on. My co-defendant, they let them go. I go to court. I tried to tell you that yesterday, but I go to court on the 26th. But guess what? I understand you're tired of the host and people telling you this and that. Just let it do what it do.
Nobody's telling me anything. No one's telling me anything. I don't even know what you were talking about.
He's trying to feel her out to see what has changed her mind. So they know how to elicit a response in people like me or Shirley or someone who's involved. He's trying to elicit a response by saying, just let everything go. And, the people that's telling you stuff. And she was like, ain't nobody telling me nothing. This is my own mind, my own thoughts. But do you see how slick they are when he throws in, I'm just, your health. They try to appeal to your own values, to your own empathy, to your own compassion. So they kind of use reverse psychology. That's what he's using. But I want you to have peace. As long as you healthy. Child, please. He wasn't concerned about her health.
Talking about with the demonized me and all that. I don't even know what that means.
You know what? Don't even worry about that because that ain't even on you right now. Your mind ain't even concentrating on what's going on because you don't see what I see. So it don't matter. It don't matter. Do what you do. What's gonna make you happy right now. Don't worry about what I got going on. It's already set in stone. I just want to hear from you. I don't need no third party. I don't need no he-he-ha-he. I need to hear from you. And you didn't communicate that with me. So that what upsets me. Other than now, I'm cool. I had to get ready to call you on the radio so I can get it off my head. That is it. I'm not trying to make you say anything you don't want to say. I don't want you to do none of that. I get it. You explain very well, clear. So that's it. I get it. Not a problem. Hello?
It's funny because Shirley is not saying anything. She's not responding. She's very silent. I love it, Shirley. If you're in therapy, stay in therapy. Learn how to gray rock these mofos. Because, see, they want to elicit a response. He's like, hello? All you heard was silence. And listen what she says.
I'm listening. I'm listening to you.
Yeah, I didn't call to upset your day. I ain't called to do none of that.
Yes, you did.
It's okay. I just want to hear your voice and hear it the way you think. That is it. I get it. I am a deep individual. You definitely told me.
He says, I just want to hear your voice and hear what you think. And he's absolutely telling the truth with that one. He wanted to hear where she was at and what's going on. And then he goes on to say he's this deep individual. And she basically said that he's a different type of guy, or, you know, a strange type of guy. And one of the things that if you've dealt with somebody on that, whether it's a man or woman, a lot of times they'll tell on themselves. One person that I had dealt with, and they were like, you know, I'm a effed up type of individual. I'm a, you know, and a lot of times they'll say they're a very special or very strange type of person. And they're telling the truth. They are telling the truth. They're very unique.
Me straight there. I am not normal. No, I'm not.
Nope, you're not. I agree.
So, I believe in God, and that's all I got. So I'm good.
He goes into the God thing. Now, when we go back and work our way back to the other calls, you're going to hear Shirley. She has a form of spirituality. She believes in God. He knows that. So he goes right into, because he already knows she's done. She's never spoken to him like this. They've been married for 8 years, I think it is. I think today makes 9 years. And so he goes and I got God. And it don't sound like she's saying too much, but listen to all down in the comments, please. List all of his tactics. These are tactics that they use.
You good? Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Now, that's fine with you?
I mean, what do you want me to say? What is it that you want me to say? I can only tell you how I feel. I just, you know, I'm just...
I'm good. Okay, how is Debbie doing? Debbie doing okay?
He went straight into, is Debbie doing okay? And Debbie is one of... Let me fast forward this and put the thing on. Debbie is one of his... her girlfriend. He went straight into, is Debbie okay?
Is she?
And how do you go from, I got God, and your wife telling you she's tired, to, is Debbie okay? Because she's not speaking. She's not talking. She learned how to gray rock his behind and not give him any additional information. So he's trying to figure out, is she still friends with Debbie? Does she have support? He's trying to dig for information, but the change of subject was real quick because he's losing ground with her.
Yeah, thank God for her.
Okay, that's good. Thank you. I'm thankful for her as well. So I'm just saying, I'm good. So you're good. I'm good. You say you're burnt out, that is fine. I'm good at that. I heard it from your mouth. I don't need it from nobody. I'm good. I'm not mad, I'm not upset, I'm not none of that.
That's
I'm
a
not
lie.
disappointed, I'm not none of that. This is normal when it comes down to this type of situation. This is normal.
No, it's not normal.
Yeah, it's just not my life. It's just too crazy. It's just too freaking crazy. I can't, this is, you know, I got too much for me.
No, I get it. That's fine. That's fine. I appreciate you. I appreciate everything you've done for me. I appreciate your faith, your effort. I appreciate all that. I tell you that all the time. So I do appreciate it. So I just want to let you know that's where I love you, not mad, not upset, not disappointed, none of that.
Well, I would be.
What do you say?
I don't know why you would be. Anyway.
No, I'm not.
Right. Why would you be upset? Like he's talking about, I'm not mad. No, you are mad because you no longer have her as the supply that you normally would have her, her mind going. Not only is she physically and, but mentally. And why would the response be, well, I'm not mad? It's not about you. And why would you be mad? Because she's tired. Man. And that lady, Debbie, go back to the phone call number 1 that I listed in this series. He called her, he was talking about her and body shaming her and just disgusting, just very disgusting.
I'm just concerned about you.
Mm-hmm.
I've been through a lot of shit in life. A lot.
Yeah, so have I, and this is like.
I get it. You didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up.
No, I did not.
Okay, but you are married, so if you don't want.
Ooh, and then he went into, y'all write in the description box below, but you are married. You didn't sign up for it, but you are married. In other words, to say, well, you didn't sign up for it, but those vows you took for better, for worse, this is for worse. So yeah, you did sign up for this. Really? These people are, I'm telling you, they are a hot mess, but you are married. Really?
Want to be married, and this is what you're dealing with in your marriage. That is fine.
I know that part. You don't have to tell me that part. I don't need you to tell me that. I just really don't.
No, I'm just trying to get it straight because I want you to have peace. I don't want to be a burden in your life.
But you're not.
Every time he tells a peace, you know what? Narcissists, in my opinion, they don't know what peace is. They keep you in a state of chaos and confusion. So I know he's saying something, but it's my opinion that no, he doesn't want her to have peace. He wants her to be confused, off balance, probably destitute, in the street, broke like she is. He keeps saying he wants her to have peace. So, okay, let her have peace then.
Okay. All right, just say what you have to. Let you finish.
Yeah. I just want to make sure I just need you to be at peace. I don't want to be caused for making nobody miserable because of what I got going on, for what I have going on.
It's a little late for that.
You think?
No, it ain't. Because when I first got started this journey, it's locked up shit. I told you, you can hang with me, or hey.
No, you just.
You said, oh, I'm not ready for that. That's exactly what you said. Oh, I don't think I'm ready for that. I'm not ready for that. That's exactly what you said. Oh, I have a photographic memory now. If I ain't got nothing else, I got a memory.
One of the things about narcissists, they are information gatherers. He gathered all the information and intel off of Shirley when he first met her, all her vulnerabilities, where her weaknesses were. And a lot of them don't forget anything. They don't forgive anything either. They're some of the most vindictive people walking the face of the earth. But one thing he said was, I may not have anything, but I have a photographic memory. These people remember a lot. They'll remember phone calls, that's why you can't tell them nothing. But when they become married to them, it's like you sleeping with your enemy.
I have
okay.
that.
Okay.
So what I'm saying to you is that I'm cool. I just want to hear your voice and hear you.
Yeah, because I thought it was behind you. Yes, if I said that, it was because I thought all that was behind you.
What was all behind me?
The jail and all of that stuff.
I'm talking about last year. I'm talking about when I first came in this place. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when I first got locked. That's what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I already know how this goes. This break up families here a lot.
I already know how this goes. This break up family. He's trying to appeal to her compassion, her love, her care, her concern for family. He is really laying it on heavy. Please write in the comments what tactics these are. What do you think he's doing? But this is what I hear. He went from, God to, breaking up the family to, you're married. Listen to some of the other stuff he has to say.
You cannot defend yourself from me here at all.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. So I get it. I definitely. You think I didn't know that part? Yes, I did. So I'm
I think you didn't know what part.
That this would be overwhelming for you.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I know that. I told you that. See, one thing I do know is I'm not a fool. I'm not a fool. And one thing I do believe in God.
Oh, boy. When we go back to these phone calls, y'all, it's something about narcissists that always say, I'm not, stupid, or I'm not a fool. They always have to say that. And then he was like, well, one thing, I believe in God. So he's wavering in between family, God, because he know those things are important to her. He is laying it on heavy. He is really laying it on heavy.
Let my co-defendant go. Okay, and I'm next. Okay. I figured it all out. They used me as a fucking guinea pig.
So he's telling her his co-defendant, alleged partner in crime, or a partner with some of these allegations that they are accused of but not indicted. This phone call, you have to remember, takes you back to June 15, 2023. He's telling her, his wife, that my co-defendant was let out. So I'm next. I got a appointment next month and I'm going to be getting out. Well, today is January the 9th, 2024, and he's still in there. So, no, he wasn't getting out.
So I know what I got to do. I'm just going to keep my faith and let things move accordingly. So, like I said, I ain't mad. You cool. Do what you got to do. Get your peace. Life is good. I just wanted to hear your voice and hear it come from you. I don't need to hear from you. I need none of that. So I know you text me. I know it wasn't David texting me. It was you texting me. So I'm cool with that.
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah. Why would Debbie be texting you?
So it's fine.
Why would Debbie be texting you?
Because somebody texted me and I asked you, I said, did you text me that message? She said, no, I got the same message you got. It was some old text about something. Some message or something. And you said you got it too. I said, I can't send her like that. It's like a friend, like a screenshot or something. A screenshot with a message.
Oh, when she was sending pictures, yeah. It was a screenshot, not words.
Yeah, I don't have that. So, yeah, I know I'm already almost out of here. I already know that. So.
Well, praise God.
Do you know the U.S. solar company's nasty little secret? It turns out if you live in Florida, they have to give you solar panels.
Yeah, so I'm good. I'm straight. I'm going to do what I got to do and continue keep my faith up and keep strong. He is strong. So it's okay. You had me thinking that you finna get put out. This shit raggedy. That's what I'm thinking.
It is.
Lord have mercy. Y'all, this woman they've gone through evictions, car repossessed. She doesn't have a place. She was staying with her girlfriend, the Debbie person that he was fat shaming. She's broke. And he's talking about, they had me thinking that you were fitting to be put out. This, you know what? I know she want to reach through the phone and just smack him upside his head.
It is. It is. I mean, I'm not trying to make it any more miserable for you being where you are.
Listen, I'm not miserable. I'm not miserable at all.
He's
know
not.
What's going on.
No, I'm not saying you're miserable, but I'm just saying the situation isn't the most ideal. You're in jail. Come on. That's what I'm saying.
Now, listen, if I didn't love you, I wouldn't give a damn. But if I love you, I have to care about you.
There they go with the love. That's like sending a text message, I love you. If I didn't love you, I wouldn't give a darn. Child, Shirley ain't paying him no mind.
That's automatic. So if I can't do nothing tonight, at least I still know which way, what's left or right. Okay, that is that's important. That's just me. I'm a different kind of man. So yes, I do worry. And maybe ain't nothing I can do, but I can talk to God. If he listen to my prayers, and it's cool. I pray for you before I pray for myself.
I pray for you before
because you're a kind-hearted person. I know all of that.
And he's telling on himself. He was like, I pray for you before I pray for myself. You a kind-hearted person. She is. And that's how he's able to manipulate her. He knows all of her vulnerabilities and weaknesses. And Shirley is that's why she ain't saying too much. But he keeps going back to God. He's trying to figure out which angle is going to make her yield. None.
So it is what it is.
Okay. Well, let me get off this phone. Shoot.
Okay, so that's kind of all I got to say.
Okay.
I'll see you when I get out. You continue doing what you're doing. Just live. I always tell you, just live. Don't let nothing else stop you from living. Because you ain't got one life.
Yep.
Yep.
Just live. Just live.
Yep.
What you praying for? What you blowing for?
Because I wanted to at that moment.
He was like, what you blowing for? You know, these people, they want control. She might have sighed and was like, oh, boy, she's like, I'm listening to this fool. I don't feel like listening to him. And he's like, what you blowing for? She's like, because I want to. First, she was getting ready to say, and then she went back. She has some clarity now and some strength. But do you hear how these people are always trying to, I thought he was getting off the phone. He's talking about he want her to have peace. He want her to just live. And she goes, in her mind, he's like, what you blowing for? Because she don't want to be bothered. And she said she was tired. My God.
Moment.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought something was wrong. I didn't know. But it's okay. It's all right. Everything will be fine. Yeah. Everything will be fine. So is that it? That's all you got to say?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I mean, what else is there for me to say? I don't really have anything more to say.
Okay.
I just don't,
I know you don't. I know. It's hard to talk to somebody who's locked up in jail. I get that part. I understand. I get it. I understand.
Yeah, I do look forward to the day that I can sit down and just talk to you. I without all of this and everything, I do look forward to that day.
Oh, okay. It's coming. Don't worry.
I'm not worried. I'm not worried.
She's like, I'm not worried. Good, Shirley.
Okay. All right. Well, I love you. Have yourself a wonderful day today, the best you can.
Okay. You too.
Tell everybody say what's up. And she have a wonderful day as well. I get it.
Okay.
And,
all right. I will.
All right. Bye.
He is shook because he doesn't know which angle to come at. He is shook. Tell Debbie I said hi. You don't have nothing to say? No, she doesn't have anything to say. She let him do all the talking. And these people, they get in their head and they lose their mind. So this is phone call number 2. Please put down in the comment section. I want you guys to comment. You can go and listen to the call straight through. But I wanted to break it up because this is the phone call number 1. But y'all, he fumigates and he fumigates. That's not the word. He sits there and marinates on this for 3 hours. He can't believe that his wife has gotten some gumption and some umption to just be like, I'm tired. There's nothing for me to say. So y'all, phone call, the next part 3 is the second phone call 3 hours later. He gets Dre to call her back. But what were some of the tactics? What were some of the manipulative tactics that you heard him use? Like I said, I believe he was appealing to Shirley's religious, her altruism, her compassion, her love for God and religion and family, and trying to turn those on her in marriage. Okay. And I believe he did a little bit of gaslighting. But what did you hear in the phone call? This phone call that we just listened to. And then the next phone call is he done sat and marinated for 3 hours. Like, you gotta be joking. You gotta be kidding. In my mind, that's what he's saying. But y'all, the fact that if he was out in the open, if he was free, he would have been love bombing her, calling her on the phone, going past her house, going up to her job, leaving flowers, making it very difficult for her to get some space. And he probably would have gotten really very, very angry because he no longer has control. So let's comment and interact down below. Let me know, have you heard this before in your relationships? These are very common tactics. They appeal to what is very valuable to you, your family. He started talking about God again. And if you listen to the old videos, she was always talking about praying for him, talking about Job and the Bible. She wasn't talking about Job. She wasn't talking about the scriptures. She wasn't saying nothing. She was like, yeah, whatever. Because she done found out, in my opinion, there's been some time. 2 reasons why she's like this. I believe there's been some time in between 2 weeks that she's not talked to him. And she's found out that he was involved potentially with another woman. So yeah, but she is not finished yet. And when I say she's not done, she's done. The only time you're really done with a narcissist is if you don't even want you don't want a conversation with them. You don't want to sit down and talk with them because they're never going to give you any closure. She'll be done when she just changes her number, stops dealing with even his sons and everybody that's affiliated with him, moves out of the place where she is, gets her another vehicle and moves on and divorces him and goes. That's when she's really done. If you still have thoughts in your mind to get and talk and have a civil conversation that's going to go somewhere, you're not done yet. Done means I'm changing my number, I'm divorcing you, and I don't ever want to talk to you again. All right, y'all. Like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell so you'll be notified when I upload part 3. The phone call he made back to her 3 hours later. Child, I know she had his mind going, but this time he's going to really show out. And I want you guys to comment and let me know what were the tactics, what was the manipulative tactics that he used. I believe Shirley was gray rocking. I don't know what y'all think, but y'all put it down in the comment section. All right, y'all, peace, and I'm out.